Hey y'all, back on my way, headed into a shift. So I took my boards and I passed. I am now a RN, which I'm very, very happy and excited about. Give you guys a little rundown about my experience with the NCLEX. So, first of all, as far as prepping, I feel like my school did a very good job trying to make us do questions. They had a class like incorporated into the program, where that's what we pretty much did throughout that class, that period of class time. So that's good. Not saying I participated in it, but I was listening. And I am an auditory learner, so I do feel like I probably picked up something. But afterwards, I had bought a subscription for UWORLD, and I didn't, honestly, being real, y'all, because I know people talk about all this extensive studying that they've done. I didn't really get into all of that. Not that I didn't want to, I just didn't really have the time. You guys know, tell y'all on my page, I have 4 children. The little one is the one, the baby is the one. But so I did as many questions as I could. I feel like in total, I probably maybe did 700. I'm going to tell y'all what I really think helped me out a lot as far as me concerned is going on YouTube and searching up Mark Klimek NCLEX prep videos. But it's not Mark Klimek. I believe the lady's name is Dr. Sharon. And she has videos literally showing you how to answer questions, how to get down to 2 question choices, and how to figure out which question choice will be the best. Now, why I would say you might hear different opinions of people saying like they don't agree with that, they don't like that way, it wasn't beneficial. Here's the thing. Why I feel like it was beneficial is because that's what the NCLEX comes down to from what I've seen. It's a very strange test, in my opinion. It's not like any of your nursing tests that you took. I feel like to me, it's not even like a UWorld test. It's very different. I don't mean to scare you. I'm just trying to explain how, we got a lot of marketing going on when it comes to, this person has the best prep, this one has the best prep. But in reality, I don't know what really prepares you. I think you really need to figure out how to answer questions. If somebody is offering that and you've seen people have success, then I think that's what you should go with. And UWorld and Dr. Sharon, Mark Klimek, although some people disagree, it seemed like more people have agreed that it's been beneficial for them. So I would tell you to go that route. And like I said, she gets you down to 2 questions. She shows you how most of her answers tend to be both be beneficial for the patient or beneficial for the situation at hand. But you have to figure out which one. And she'll give you like scenarios how to break it down. And I feel like that's what really helped me. There was a lot of things I didn't even know. I was trying to like jot down a few things or kind of remember a few things to kind of bring up to y'all. I will tell you offhand, from what I can remember, I had a lot of case studies. I had one bow tie, which I pretty much guessed. It was something, I forget what the patient had going on, but because I heard Mark Klimek video about ALS, I chose ALS because I figured out of all of those things that were going on with that patient, ALS would be the one that NCLEX wanted to test on. Did I get that right or wrong? I don't know. I didn't really research my what I got right or wrong, what I needed more help on, because I passed. Let me see. Maternity, I got a couple maternity questions. I will tell you, I would say too, to brush up on some like emergent complications of certain disease processes. Like, with maternity and childbirth, the biggest thing will probably be what? Preeclampsia or eclampsia. Learning a little bit more about that, making sure you got like a general idea of what to look for and how you would treat that. what else I would say? A little information about some of I can't think of the name of it. I'm sorry, y'all. But maybe a little bit about bulimia, you know what I'm saying? And having a general idea about what signs to look for. You get what I'm saying? Like general ideals when it comes to med surg. Think about popular, especially if you're already in the medical field, popular things that you see patients presenting with when you go to work, and it's very likely that's what you're going to get tested on. Heart failure, what things to look for, what medications would treat that. There you go. I couldn't think of the name of it. Is it Periva? I still can't get it, y'all. Sorry. This is that before work fog. But what did I say? Maternity. It's good to know about opioid treatment. You know, that's a big thing going on right now. Opioid treatment, alcohol, substance abuse. I would say go over that. Mark Klimek has a nice review on that, and I think I posted on my shorts. I posted a video, a young lady posted, where he's like going through his class thing that he does a couple times a year, I believe. But he does very well with explaining that, and I didn't even learn that in school. So I would tell you to brush up on that. But honestly, besides that, a lot of stuff I never really seen. That's why I said I think it's very important to learn how to answer a question versus trying to make yourself go over a lot of information. Even with UWORLD, like I would say, UWORLD had like this extensive, study guide. And I was looking at that study guide like, how and when? How am I going to have time to do that? You know what I'm saying? And from day one, like my first day, I think I looked at one video and that was it. That was it. Because it was like, how was I going to have time? Now for one person that might work, but I would even ask y'all to kind of think about, you've heard so many people say that they fell and they'll be like, I was studying 6 hours a day. I been studying for 3 months. I was doing this, that, and the third. I mean, well then that probably shows you that that's not what the lack is. I don't even think it's a lack of somebody not being smart or not. I think it's a lack of somebody not knowing how to critically think. And that's what's going to make or break. So I think you should spend time doing questions. If you have children, especially, maybe like 25, 30 a day just to get used to, get the momentum up of answering questions. But as far as, this extensive 150 questions a day, 5-6 hours of studying information, writing every note and writing everything and breaking the question that, like, I just feel like it's a bunch of busy work, and you already just did that when you were in school. So I don't think it's beneficial to you. I think spending more time on products and people that have been proven to get people through the NCLEX, that's showing you how to answer questions will do it for you. So with that said, like I said, y'all, I'm good. I don't want to look at another textbook, a question, or nothing. I was so happy to delete NCLEX, what's the name, Saunders off my phone, and not have to look at UWorld no more. I'm going to be real with you. I haven't found a job yet. I kind of wish that I went ahead and just applied for something while I was in school, only because now I'm kind of like, what to do. But also I would talk to my LPN girlies and gents, or even CNAs, because y'all know where I'm at too with it, especially if y'all did agency. I'm looking at these pay rates where I'm from, and I'm like, man, they suck for beginning nurses, or even for, seem like a season. Don't look like it got to do with whether you're a beginner or not. So I'm trying to think, what's my best plan of action? Like, I really hate to go in and be full-time somewhere making less than I make as an LPN, or I've made as an LPN. I'm trying to think of strategies around doing that while still getting my RN experience. So I haven't figured that out yet, but I will maybe post a video, sharing my insight. But I've arrived. I've still been working as an LPN, actually. You can do so as long as you watch what's going on, because if something was to happen with your patient, you can be held at your highest level of competency, your license. So you do have to be careful. But as an LPN, the transition between LPN and RN when it comes to agency, LPNs work the cart, RNs work the cart. So I just felt like it wasn't an issue. And the pay is very, very good. That's what I'm saying. It just hurts me to know that, starting back at square one with these sucky pay rates is not a good look. I don't feel good about that, but we'll see. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm grateful that I passed, and I'm just trying to figure out how to keep making ends meet, y'all. Until the next video, stay focused, stay determined. Sorry, y'all, I got like a hair in my video. If I could be of any assistance, hit me up. Keep trusting in the Lord, and y'all can do this. Y'all can work around y'all kids and still make it through school, make it through anything that you want to be able to accomplish in life. So hang in there, y'all. All right.